everyone, as you can see, I have a hair mask in right here. I put it all throughout my hair, but yeah, so I have a 1-month-old now, and I am experiencing a little bit of postpartum hair loss. There are pretty fancy masks out there that you could get at Sephora to help you with these things, but I am on a budget, so I decided to make my own. I will show you what 3 ingredients I use to make this mask. I do this once every week, and I do a double shampoo in the shower and then a deep conditioning mask, and then I let my hair air dry. So while I'm doing this, I also do a face mask towards the end. This mask stays in for 12 hours or however long you can leave it in for. But yeah, I will show you what I put in my hair mask as well as a easy do-it-yourself face mask. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Alright, so some of you may know I just had a baby about, a month ago, and I'm suffering from some postpartum hair loss here. As you can see, it just kind of breaks off at the tip. My hair has never really been healthy, probably because I use certain hair products to get it blonde. I blame the toner, but yeah, so there's some over here as well. I'm gonna make my own kind of like hair mask and leave it on for the day just because we're done with our errands, and I can just leave it on for 12 hours and wash it out. So let me show you what I have in the jar. So about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I have about 3 tablespoons of castor oil, and then I'm going to do some eucalyptus oil in here. That's supposed to stimulate the scalp, so I'm going to go ahead and do about 8 drops. And I have just like a hairbrush here that I use to apply color, and I'm going to mix it together. And if you are breastfeeding, you should check with your pediatrician or lactation consultant before you add any essential oils to your diet or any skin or hair related treatments. It will be absorbed by my scalp. So I went ahead and checked with my pediatrician. She said eucalyptus is just fine. Usually eucalyptus is as well as lavender, but you might want to check on some other different kinds of essential oils. But yeah, so I'm just going to mix this together and then put it on my scalp. And like I said, I'm going to leave it for about 12 hours or so until I need to wash it out of my hair. When I do wash it out of my hair, I go ahead and shampoo my scalp twice and make sure I really get into the strands, and then I leave a deep conditioning treatment on it. I do this about once a week, and it really helps the breakage from my postpartum kind of hair loss journey happening right now. So yeah, I will show you the end results. So I apply it to my roots first, and then I go ahead and stimulate the scalp with my fingers like this, and then I put it on the ends. I know some of you are like, oh, your breakage is on the end, you need to put it there first, but your hair, think about it, is growing from your scalp, so you need to stimulate the follicles there. Like I've said in the past, I do have an art degree, so I am in no way, shape, or form experienced in any cosmetology. I just, for money-saving purposes, started doing my own hair, nails, skincare, and things like that. It works for me. I'm satisfied with my hair color as well as some of my skincare products. I also like the idea of knowing what's in the products that I'm using. So I usually try and make my own things unless I can read the label and see what's actually in the product itself. So when I'm about to wash off my hair mask, about a half hour before, I go ahead and make a face mask. I use avocado, sometimes I use cocoa, and kind of create my own. So when you see me next, I will show you how to make that face mask, and yeah. Okay, so as promised, I'm gonna go ahead and whip up that face mask. What you're gonna need is 1 avocado. You're gonna need a half of a banana, and you're gonna need some olive oil, and that is it. I live in Colorado, so it's super drying out here for my skin. I'm gonna go ahead and use a hydrating formula here, which works for my skin. It may not work for yours. It's definitely trial and error, but this is super simple. The ingredients are pretty cheap and budget friendly. So yeah, if you don't know how to open an avocado, here you go. You take a knife, you split it down the middle, you turn like this and save the other half. Leave the core in the other half and cover it, and then put it in the refrigerator. So you're gonna need about half of this avocado. So go ahead and scoop that in there. And I like to mash my avocado first. It's just easier to do this. Sometimes I mash the whole avocado and save half for some guac and chips. You just add some lime juice and salt and pepper. Random little recipe for you there. So that's all smashed up. Now you're going to use half of your banana. So go ahead and remove the skin. I like to use organic avocados and organic bananas just to make sure there's no pesticides in there. You don't want any pesticides going into your skincare routine. That would not be good. And go ahead and smash that all together. Like I said, this will make enough for your face, and then you'll have some left over. So sometimes I use it on dry parts of my skin. I see my skin getting dry on my hands, my feet, and my elbows. If you are gonna put it on your hands, go ahead and wear some gloves and leave it on for like an hour. And I found that it's super healing. I think the oils from the avocado really help your dry skin, and it gets down in there and penetrates. Yeah, so go ahead and smash that together. And then you're gonna add, just eyeball it, about a teaspoon or 2 of olive oil. And that's some more healthy fats in there for your skin. Like I said, I'm going for a more hydrating boost, so I need those oils. In my next video, I will show you some other masks that I like to make with household items for different parts of the seasons. Yeah, so this is the consistency that you want. This mask will only last for a day, so go ahead and use it up. And I apply mine on my face with a makeup brush, so let's go ahead to the bathroom and do that. Right, so I have my face mask here. It's been a little bit because my little guy was hungry, so it's starting to brown because of the avocado. So like I said, it will last for about a day for you. From there, you want a makeup brush. This is just an old one. Make sure it's clean, and go ahead and brush your mask on. Yeah, so go ahead and leave your mask on. You want the oils to penetrate for about a half hour or so, and then you can wipe it off. I'm just gonna jump in the shower and wipe everything off, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the link below. And make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.